Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever tutorial on Unity basics. We're gonna learn how to install Unity, how to set up an IDE, which will basically allow us to create C# code. And I have made a learning pathway where we're gonna learn about everything Unity has to offer, everything that's possible. And I've been doing this for 4 years, and recently I just got the idea maybe I should start teaching Unity development tutorials. So we're gonna learn about the basics. This list is not done, so we can for sure add more because the C# one, I didn't think what to add for these parts. But yeah, we're gonna learn how to animate in Unity, how to use tools like ProBuilder to make levels. We're gonna learn how to use the Blender app, which is, wait a sec, this one. We're gonna learn how to use Discord, which is an app basically to use their own rich presence to show that people play your game, and use web requests to send Discord messages. We're gonna learn how to use Photon so that we can make multiplayer games, use PlayFab to make accounts so that we can save data, add leaderboards, and then combine them together to make a friend list. Then we're gonna learn how to pack data into bits. That's basically the smallest data you can have so that we can save the data because Photon is not free. I mean, it is free, but it has limits. And then we're gonna learn how to make a level editor in 3D. It is kind of hard. And then we're gonna learn how to use mod.io so that what we made in the level editor we can then send off and people can play the levels that other people made. So yeah, this list is not done. We can add a lot more, but let's get into it, I guess. So first, I have already saved this page. You basically go here, and if you have Windows, you go on this one. If you have Mac, you go on this one, and if you have Linux, you go on this one. Yeah, you don't need a computer for this. And then it's gonna download Unity Hub Setup. Then once you're done with downloading that, you open it, which it is this one, and then you go into installs. First, you wanna go into the settings. You have to set up this just in case, so that if you don't have a lot of space on the other disks. There's also installs and downloads, and I would recommend using the dark theme, but that's your choice. This should be already set up, and yeah, that's all. Then we're gonna go into install editor. For this exact version that I'm using, it is called 6032F1, but I'm gonna say you should use this one. But if you want to install the version that I have, you should go into archives, which is these buttons right here, and then you go here. Okay, let me check again, I forgot the version. 32F1. 32F1. So yeah, you go here and you press install. Once you have selected and press the install button here or there, yeah, here this thing you will open, and you will have to wait until everything is done. And also, if you want to install, I would recommend yeah, check this on, but also you should go and download this one, Windows Build Support IL2 CPP, which basically allows you to compile the game in a different way into C++ code so that people cannot steal the code, and also it runs more efficiently. And once we're done, we should be able to go to projects, make a new project. For now, we're gonna go Universal 3D. Name the project however you want. For now, we're just gonna name it tutorials. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this, and that's all for now. Create the project. So yeah, it did finish. And also I did add to the list how to convert to URP, because we're gonna use URP. And yeah, so basically we do have, I'm gonna go and do how it was the default one. So yeah, this is how it would show for you. What I would do is just move this just a little bit down. And for me, for my GPU it says this is the best quality, but you can add a new one like in here and giving it this and then making the resolution. And yeah, I'm just gonna move this a little bit here and move this a little bit here so that it's exactly, so we don't waste space, you know. So we do see a readme. You can read through this. I'm gonna go and remove this. I think it's gonna take a little bit of time. I have no idea, honestly. So scene view means what we see. If you hold down right click, then you can move around, and if you press W you go forward, if you press S you go back, if you press D you go right, as A is the left, and if you press E you go up, if you press Q you go down, and if you hold shift button then you can go faster. So, and also we can tweak the settings. If we go here, we can change the camera speed, we can have acceleration, we can change. I honestly would say the dynamic clipping should be off and it should be 0.01, and the 4 should be, let's say, 4000. So this is all. We do have the game view is basically what you will see if you build the game. Building means making the result like the .exe. So now we're gonna learn how to set up VS Code. You go here and you're gonna get a to installer or something like that. You basically go on and then you go to extensions. You download Unity, which should be version 1.1.1. EEFZ. I would suggest this because it's easier to see. 1.2.52, and then download C#, which should be this version. And honestly, I would put this to not auto update, just because sometimes when they make the update, it can mess up the whole IDE. I don't know why. And in C# 2.7227 and net install tool. If you don't know how to install, you go here, and you search for it like net, and it will be this one. After you're done installing, go to search, new window, and search for, right now we need project settings. Settings. I think it's the, yeah, okay, that's right. And if you want to move something like a window, you hold this and move it like this. And you can close this by the way. Edit, go to edit and go to preferences. Yeah, we're gonna drag this here too. We're gonna use this sometimes. Normally you shouldn't change things here because it will mess up. And the external script editor, it should be Visual Studio Code, but if you can't find it, then you go browse, and where you downloaded it, it's where you should find it. And yeah, you get these two things. That's all. Now if you go here and you press create mono behavior script, and it will give you, so you can name it. We're gonna name it, let's just name it basic. And then it should take a little bit of time to compile. While it's compiling, let's double click it. It should be like this. Start, you have a start and you have an update, and we are gonna go into that later in another tutorial, because I don't want to make this tutorial very long since it's just setting up normally. So yeah, and this is how Unity, if you have this, you just wait a little bit, like 1 minute maybe, and it will go away. Thank you for watching. We are gonna dive into how to use the scene, how to use the game, how to use the heuristic, how to use the inspector, how to use the project, what is console, how to do scripting, and all of that in the next episode, and also how to convert to URP. Bye bye.